Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zoronden, and you are tuned into Starcraft Saturday. This is another matchup on Antigua Shipyard. It is a Gold League match, and let's check out those combatants. In the sorta top right corner, it is FirstTimer, the Red Terran, and in the sort of top left, it is the Blue Terran, Leap. And this is, of course, a TVT. So let's check out how these players are going to match up against each other, mirror each other, and hopefully do a little bit of a different build, and one of them will come out on top victorious. And there's the supply depot. I had this whole spiel. I had all this stuff I was going to say right here, and I just kind of went through it really, really fast. So, yes. Anyways, TVT, it's obviously mirror matchup. I commonly prefer the ZVZ mirror matchup, but TVT is still a pretty good mirror matchup. PvP is typically considered the worst matchup on mirror matches. So, we'll just need to keep an eye on it. Typically, a lot of, obviously Terrans always like in the MMM ball, so we'll have to see if they choose to stick with that, or maybe somebody is going to go for a mech curve ball. So, either way, should be interesting, should be entertaining, as we can see so far, both players are mirroring each other quite perfectly. I mean, almost identically. Let's check out that units tab. And SCVs are dead even. Neither player has opted to scout yet. The only difference, in fact, at this point, is that Leap is going for a wall in, and FirstTimer has opted not to do that. Now, I don't know if that is going to come back as an advantage or a disadvantage for either player. We'll have to watch that just to make sure. And it looks like Leap is going ahead and scouting at this time. And that's going to be the first real big difference, as both players are getting their orbital commands as well as their first Marines. They almost pop out simultaneously. And Leap goes for a second Marine right away. Looks like FirstTimer is going to go ahead and scout with his Marine and an SCV. Oh no, that is a fast, well, sort of fast. Yeah, it's a fast expand. We'll call it a fast expand. Why not? And it looks like Leap is thinking the same thing. However, he is behind just a bit, and there it is. And a bunker going to go down as well. That Marine is actually not going to scout. So, the FirstTimer opting not to scout in this match. Obviously, Leap going around the map a bit with that SCV. That is something you always want to do. You always want to get some scouting in. And a second barracks coming down for FirstTimer. We'll have to see if he's just going to mass Marines or if he's going to get some Marauders as well. And both gas going down for Leap. We'll definitely be seeing something out of him. Perhaps Marauders, perhaps he'll get some medevacs, maybe he'll even dare to dream mech. But there go both gas as well for FirstTimer, so they are continuing to mirror each other. And that's kind of what can be a lot of fun with these mirror matchups, is just to see how on the dot they are with their builds. Just click, click, click. Here's what I'm doing, here's what you're doing, and it's almost like dueling technologies. They invent the same things at the same time without any contact. And here does come Leap. He is going to, of course, discover FirstTimer. However, he's going to get zero scouting information as that bunker does its job, clears that out quite easily. And honestly, that is the difference in the game at the moment. Leap has one more Marine, but FirstTimer has built a bunker. And obviously the scouting, of course, is going to help out Leap a little bit. And there we got double reactors, both players, as well as a tech lab. So it looks like both players are going to be massing Marines. We might get a few Marauders out of this tech lab, or it could just be for stim, shields, and, well, that would be it. They wouldn't get concussive shell for Marines. That would be silly. Actually, that would be stupid, not silly. Anyways, like I was saying, both players probably going to be massing Marines. There is a factory going up, though. I would expect that's going to be used for the world's most expensive scout, and that we will see a medevac pop out sooner rather than later. And there we do have a few upgrades coming down for both players. Stim Pack and +1 for the Marines for FirstTimer, as well as combat shields for Leap. Does he have any other upgrades yet? No, he does not. He'll want to look into that, as Stim could definitely cause him some issues if he doesn't have that, and FirstTimer does. And there are some Marines sitting in the corner. Not a bad call by FirstTimer there. That is going to allow him a little bit of drop watching, and there goes his factory as well. We should see a starport out of him sooner rather than later as well. There, of course, is Leap's starport. He is going ahead and building a reactor with his factory, which I assume his starport will then land on, so it can instantly be producing double medevac. And so we're going to have Marine medevac armies here coming out by both players. And there goes the eBay by Leap, so he can now get his +1 as ground attack. But of course, FirstTimer's is nearly done, or at least about halfway done. He's also getting +1 armor now. And there goes the tech switch by Leap. And is that... yeah, he's getting a second factory. Alright, I will expect tanks, I'm thinking, out of Leap there. Is FirstTimer doing anything similar at the moment? I don't even see his starport, actually. So, yeah, he has not yet opted for that starport. Of course, his factory was behind. It looks like the starport has gone up now. There it is. The Marines have moved into the steam vents. That's even better placement on them, especially considering he has pretty much map view of his entire base now with all those buildings and factories all over the place. And 2 more barracks going up for Leap. He definitely is wanting lots of these barracks. He's up to 5 now, and just a little Marine army sitting there. 27 Marines, 219. Leap could actually take this if he attacked right now. Although that bunker would cause a few issues, as well as Stim. And he just does a scan. We'll see if he goes. He's got medevacs on the field as well now. Is he going to get tanks here? He has not. There goes the siege mode. He is definitely getting tanks. That is going to be an issue for FirstTimer if he does not retaliate in kind. He indeed is. Check that out. There is siege almost halfway done, and a couple tanks actually popping out as well. So opting not for that quick reactor on his factory actually may have saved him and is allowing him to have a tank out, especially as this Marine ball is hungry. Here it comes. Looks like we might get a little early spot because of this scouting Marine. He did not have a good day. They're going to pop up here, discover there's no third. Not even going to kill that little Marine. Oh, and there is a Marauder on the field as well. And it looks like he's kind of frightened of that. And that siege tank is in a beautiful position. Here come the Marines trying to push up the ramp here. And that siege tank was going to work. Still is a little bit. Bunker goes down. The other bunker is empty. Didn't really need to be filled. One of the medevacs went down. The other one gets away, but it is empty. Well played. Oh, and that other Marine gets a little bit of pot shots off on that medevac, but one guy's not going to be able enough to take it down. And FirstTimer looks like he's going to retaliate. He is marching across the map. Unfortunately, he does not have any medevacs yet. Looks like he is going to wait for his tanks. That is a good call. We're going to want that siege support. Let's check out really quick the energy on these orbital commands. FirstTimer making a very nice use of his energy. And indeed, Leap is doing the same. Both players not able to drop the mule at that time. I love seeing that. That is something that easily slips by most players, is just kind of forgetting to expel all your energy, use it properly. Now, this is an interesting choice by FirstTimer. He's being a little overly cautious here. There we go. There's the scan that he needed to do. Now, these bunkers aren't necessary here, but he's wanting to hold the line here, as his force at this time cannot take this. Double tanks, actually quad tanks, and that tank gets a little bold, takes the Marine out, unfortunately, and his piece of him splattered really far away. Oh my gosh! And there he goes. He cancels that bunker. That is a proper decision. Although I'm not sure why he was going to build a turret there. It looks like he canceled that as well. So he's got Leap contained at the moment, but not really. I mean, FirstTimer has a weaker force at this moment, and his supply block. Don't want to fix that quick, but a nice drop here in the main. He's gonna probably pop this factory off. His siege tanks are doing damage from the low ground, and there he supply blocks Leap. That factory does indeed go down. Willie pops the expansion on the second one. A small group of Marines comes up, and they're just getting destroyed. Oh my gosh, he did not bring up enough troops. They're gonna rush in, try to snipe that medevac. But that tank is doing quite a bit of damage, but the Marauders from the low ground take it out. SCV's off the line, trying to get the heck out of there as this drop continues. And Leap has a huge force down here that is just taking a picnic. What is he thinking? Here come a few more Marines. They might clean it up. But again, they're not very many, and they are just dying left and right. This army is just doing so much damage that should not be doing. Another drop has come down. Leap's army continues to sit at the front door. It looks like it might be moving out here. We get a conflict going on here. Those tanks are doing some nice damage to this small amount of Marines, and even they get pushed back and defeated. FirstTimer is taking this game. Leap just threw it away. Oh my god. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I mean, no offense to FirstTimer, that drop move was bloody nice, but Leap had the superior army Leap had the superior army in mass and just sat around and lollygagged. He even had a ton of SCVs that at one point could have taken out that smaller drop quite easily. So, I mean, just be on the ball there. Get your units moving. Defend your base. Don't have an entire army down here having a picnic. Picnics don't save lives. Marines do. Anyways, guys, I am Zoronden. I want to thank you for tuning in. If you liked this video, please do thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me out, and it helps me bring you more. And, well, that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in for Starcraft Saturday. As I said, I'm Zoronden, and I'll catch all of you on the other side.